They're finally letting me do one of these things. All right. The following is a presentation of the 6HL, powered by SportsGamer, and the 6HL media team. You believe these guys actually have a team to do this? How many guys does it actually take to put together a production like this? Bunch of pansies, if you ask me. Anyway, roll the credits! Hello, everyone, and welcome live to another night of 6HL hockey. It is Friday night, another big night. I'm your host, TJ Chalkboard, coming to you live, as always, from the basement of the Legion of Doom headquarters in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. On the docket tonight, we got two hot games. But remember, I told you last night I was supposed to be flying solo. Well, this gentleman is going to make me look like a liar because once again with us for the events tonight, it's Busted Dimes. Uh-oh.
But I'm not here.
But you're not here. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He really didn't want me here. He said, get out of this stream. You don't need to be here.
Apparently. I had this already set. I don't know what happened there, buddy, but I got you. Hold on. Oh, no, I don't got you. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
They can't see me.
They cannot see you. Oh, no. So how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm doing all right. Sitting in this blank universe over here. It's pretty cool.
Sitting in the dark.
Yeah, I can't see absolutely anything. It's pretty cool over here.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Let's see if I can get you in here now. Let's go. And it still doesn't want to bring you up. That's absolutely awesome. Love it when technology works for you.
Let's try that.
Let's go here and there we go. I got you.
Oh my!
Just like that.
Oh my lord! It's always something. It's
just
always
like
something.
that. Exactly. It's always something. But at least we have audio tonight.
Yeah. Thank God that we were able to figure that out because that was kind of obnoxious last night.
Yeah, exactly. That was a little bit of a disappointment. But anyway, guys, welcome. We are live tonight. As mentioned earlier, we got two great games on the docket. Starting at 10 p.m., we got Arizona versus the Edmonton Oilers. And then at 10:45, we'll be following a big one. A very, very big one with Colorado taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. So looking at the games tonight, Busta, what's standing out to you?
Just like with any game that we really take a look at, I'm gonna start with the goaltenders. I think the goaltenders on each one of these teams is gonna put up one hell of a fight. I feel like I repeat myself a lot, but a lot of these teams are just really good, and I think these goaltenders are going to be the key factors tonight in holding it down for each one of these teams.
Agreed. Riggy Cheese in net for Arizona and Fabry in net for Edmonton. In the second game, you got Chill World for Colorado and Loxies for Tampa Bay. So again, some great goaltending matchups. Last night we made some predictions and we were going to go over them tonight, but we don't. We're going to go over that on Monday because you're joining me again on Monday. But we're going to make some more predictions tonight, weren't we?
Yeah, so I have the list of what I've already predicted, and what we'll do is we'll pull this all together, and then on Monday we'll kind of go through this, and I'll get the tally up and give you a final tally on it. But we're gonna start off, and we're gonna kind of breeze through these real quickly. We're gonna start with Detroit and the Caps tonight. Ooh. Oh, and just on a side note, I do want to say, just because I did look, the Caps did sweep New York last night, 2-0, just as I predicted. Oh, so man. Anyway. I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go with them on this one. I'm gonna go with 1-1. Detroit and Caps.
Did they really? Oh,
they really did.
Oh man, making me look bad here. So yeah, Caps in Detroit. Well, we saw what Detroit's capable of last night. So I think it's definitely gonna be a good one. I'm gonna call it as a 1-1.
Okay. Then we're gonna fly over to the Blues and Bruins.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna say this. And this is probably the once and the only time you're going to see. I think this will be a blowout, and I think it's going to go 2-0 to the Blues.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. Boston is really Boston struggled to find like a solid ground and stability and finding a way to try and keep themselves level, right? Like with consistency, and the consistency is one of the big things in this league. I think Boston has just struggled to find it. Their record isn't horrible, but I don't think that consistency is there, and I think that St. Louis is just, they're a monster of a team. We saw that on Tuesday, and yeah, I agree with you there. I think it'll definitely be a 2-0 for them.
And then we're going to be moving on to the Rangers and the Flyers, and we're going with Frischmania's squad of the Rangers going 2-0 up against the Flyers.
Nice. Ooh. Against the Flyers. You know what? I don't want to go up against my boys. You're cool, and oh man. Yeah, you know what? Rangers. I think the Rangers got a lock on that one. I'd like to say 1-1, but I think the Rangers are going to take both of those.
Okay. Flying to the next one. We have let's see. We have the Devils and the Wild.
Ooh.
I actually predicted them to go 1-1. More because, like I said, they actually jumped up in the power rankings from yesterday. They are actually sitting right behind Buffalo in their division. They're ranked number 2. So I'm gonna split 1-1 with the Wild.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Against Buffalo. I gotta go.
It's the Devils in the Wild.
Oh, Devils in the Wild. Sorry, Devils in the Wild.
Yeah.
I thought you said Buffalo there. I was like, really? Yeah.
Oh no, I did. No, I said Buffalo, but Buffalo in Group 1, so they're in first place, and the Devils are in second place in that conference.
Yeah, I like the Devils. Like I said, I've been preaching it for a while now. I think the Devils are one of those great teams in the East, and definitely a team to be reckoned with, a team that can find themselves, with a ton of success. I got to go Devils 2-0 on that one.
Okay. Moving on, we got the Kings and the Knights, and I went with the boys over there in Los Angeles, 2-0 up against the Knights.
It's my Vegas team, and my Vegas team has certainly been finding ways to get it done here over the last couple of weeks. So you know what, I think I got to give it to my boys, and I think it's gonna go. We're gonna take one win and win the second in overtime.
Fair enough. The next game that we're going to be going to is the Canucks and the Predators.
Ooh.
I got them splitting this one. I got them splitting it tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet. The Preds are a damn good team, but yeah, I could totally see a split. I think those games are going to be real close. Real close.
And then one of the games that I think is definitely going to be a one-sided affair. We'll put it nicely. Sabres in Montreal. We're going 2-0 Sabres taking this one.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I got some messages after the games the other night, and I did take a little bit of heat for kind of rooting for Montreal there. And some of the guys like, hey, how come you're rooting for Montreal? And even Sniper messaged me to be like, come on, man, you're going up against me. And it wasn't so much going up against Detroit. Like I've really felt that Montreal is due. And once again, I think I'm going to give Montreal the benefit of the doubt here, and I think it's going to go 1-1. I think it'll be a split. I think that somehow, I think they're going to get one, whether it's in overtime, whether it's in regulation. I think it'll be a 1-1 split. Hey, man. Hey. Dude. All
right, fair enough. And then we'll go on to the next one, Arizona and Edmonton. One of our games tonight.
Yep.
I'm going to have them splitting it tonight.
Yeah, I'm splitting it tonight. Yeah, I like again, looking at the lineup. So, may as well take this opportunity to quickly go over the lineup. So, on the Arizona side, we got for the forwards, left wing, center, right wing, we got Baldhemsey, Flyers, and Rodsey. Then Siggy and Colonel on defense with Riggy, Cheese, and net. On the Edmonton side, and this is where it gets interesting, you got Sweaty, Watch the Wizardry, and Silent Soldier up front with Mancy and Ride Dog on defense. And that is a serious defensive combination they got there with Fabry and net. I'm inclined to agree on the 1-1, but I really think that Arizona has the chance to take the 2, so I'm going to go for Arizona with 2 here.
Okay, fair enough. And that's actually all the games for tonight. Like I said, and then later on we're going to pull these predictions, and then we're going to kind of see where we match up for the rest of the season, and where we go from there.
Let's go.
That's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Common Chalk L. Oh man, we got some guys in. Oh, Marco, Toxic Tampa, in the chat. How you doing, Marco?
It's funny is I never really heard anything too bad about Tampa. I've never heard anything. I've heard a couple teams have some toxicity going in there, and there was some There was some rumbles in the chat today about teams trying to prove that they weren't toxic. But I'm gonna be honest. I think there's a little bit of toxicity in everybody. So
man,
I don't think toxicity escapes any team in the
no
in
man.
league.
And when you're winning. Yeah, you can be toxic, man. It's when you're losing, you got to be humble, right? Like, cause you gotta settle that ground. Like, my own team, Las Vegas, on that losing skid. Nobody really got toxic about it. Nobody really got on each other about it. We just, kept pushing forward, kept moving along, trying to find that, those right line combinations, trying to get it together. And, now here we are. Right. So yeah, like, guys, again, like I stress it all the time. I stressed it in the owner interviews with a lot of the guys. And I think Frisch Mania, is probably one of the best guys to put it, right? Which is you have to leave that crap at the door, right? You're a team, right? Yes, it's a virtual game. You're going out there, but it is a team sport. You have 6 guys that are working together. And if one guy is, unloading on everybody, it can bring the whole team down and it can ruin your season.
Yeah, actually, we've seen that happen quite often with a couple teams where one person can kind of just blow up an entire morale. And the thing is being an owner or being a GM, because I was a GM in another league, you got to kind of learn to go with the punches, but you got to eat a lot of the punches and understand that. Yes, this is a virtual hockey game, but everybody's looking for one thing. They want playtime. All right. They want to be able to go out there and play some games, so the toxicity isn't needed. No. Everyone's just trying to have a good time and win a cup.
Exactly. Right. You go out there, you have some fun with your brothers, whether you take the win or take the loss. Another one of the big things that I always stress is, sometimes you'll have guys that have been around for a little while longer than you, that have been playing a little while longer than you, and they might say, hey, you got to do this. Don't take that to heart, right? Don't let it, don't think that they're trying to, that they're trying to crap on you. No. Take what they're saying and try and make those adjustments to your own game. That's how you get better. That's how we all get better. 10:02 right now. I'm just looking in the Edmonton locker room. They're about to get started. They're just searching right now. As soon as they find Arizona, we'll go live. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Sorry, Fabry, I don't have your stream up. Sometimes those goalie streams are hard to follow when you're doing the play-by-play. So we got it from the Edmonton side, but I'm going to be watching you, Fabry. Glad to see you in the chat.
He actually is just a winner of one of the stars of the night. What was it? What was that last? No, it wasn't last night. I think it was like
Wednesday night. The Wednesday night. Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations on that one. Well deserved. And
damn right.
Yeah, I think, like I said, we're gonna have some good games tonight, and I think we're going to. I think we're really gonna enjoy them.
Oh, me too. Your boy Ty in the chat. Nice to see you, Ty. Glad you came back. Returning. I like to see that. I like to see the guys when they come back. Want to get some woos in the chat. If you're in there and you haven't said anything yet, say something. Say hello to your boy Chalk. Let me know that you're there. Let me know that you care. That's what we're here for.
Yell at him for bringing me in with no video source when we first started and leaving me as a blank screen.
Exactly. Tell me that I'm horrible at this. Oh, here we go. Mancy with the cup check.
Well, if there's a cup check, then I'll just see my way out because I ain't got no cup. I have yet to make my debut on the ice yet. I have been sitting here in the booth owning my skills here because that's what I do best is talk crap. So.
Yes. And Tigga Sliga, first time chat. Glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So Ty, we did kind of address the situation. I did try to send some people your way. We're going to see how that goes. So.
Yeah. We'll get you set up. So Edmonton searching right now. Let's get that one brought up here. as we go. We'll keep our faces up on the screen for now until these guys get going. So it doesn't look like there are any actual changes to the lineup. So it looks like it's staying exactly as it was. Yeah, this one's going to be a good one. You know, again, love Edmonton, love the boys in Edmonton. You know, some of the guys made fun of me for saying it, and I don't mind that they did. But you know, when I did that interview with Zerk, I fell in love with that kid, man. He is such...
Zerk?
Yeah, man. You know, for such a young guy, like, he's got his head about him, and he was a lot of fun to talk to. A lot of fun, you know, just an all-around great guy. And they got a lot of great guys in this Edmonton locker room, and here we go. They have finally matched up. That's right. It's hockey time. Friday night in the 6HL. Ready for it. You ready for it?
About as ready as I can be.
Let's go.
As ready as you can be.
Is the chat ready for it? Come on, chat. Let me know if you're ready for it. Who do you think's going to win game one? Who do you got? Do you got Edmonton or Arizona? I want to see it. I want to know what you think. I'm sure we know who Mancy thinks. I'm sure we know who Fabry thinks. Harry says neither. Harry, I don't know, man. All right, take us. Oh, go, Oilers, go.
Common Harry L with the misspelling of neither. Hey, I got to call you out,
Calling
man.
Harry out. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's right, Harry. You're getting called out here now, bud.
Oh, man.
There we go. Get a little bit of volume going on the back end here.
That's still wrong. You spelled it the same way you just spelled it.
The E goes before the I. All right, and here we go. About to get the face off. Arizona and Edmonton. Puck drops now. Arizona winning the face off. Here comes Taylor. Out in front, shot on, and a big stop there right off the top for Fabry. Like
yeah, they're going to be testing. They're going to be testing Fabry all night. He's a great goaltender back there, so they're going to need to pull some one-tees on this man to get a goal on this one.
Yeah, like I said, this Arizona team definitely has an awful lot of skill, and they're going to be hard to beat. Edmonton now moving it into the Arizona zone, wrapping it around the boards. Edmonton managing to keep it in. That one gets knocked loose out of the zone. Edmonton having to get reset, but here comes Lar. Shot on, and another save by Fabry. Man. So far. Oh, what a hit. What an... Oh, my God. And there's a shot by Edmonton. Another shot. Another big stop. Shot and scores. Soldier getting the first one of the night, and it's Edmonton up 1-0.
Yeah, that'll put Soldier 23 goals on the season so far.
Beautiful goal there. Getting his own rebound. Putting that one away. 1-0 Edmonton.
Yeah, that was a quick score within the first couple minutes of the period.
Was. There we go. Dump in. Riggy having to make a little bit of a save there. Looking out front. Can't get it through. Now it's Arizona back out the other way. Oh. Great defensive move there. Edmonton now bringing it back. There's Soldier again. A little bit of room. Backhand shot, and that one is stopped by Riggy.
Yeah, Riggy Cheese was actually in a contention for a top star for the night. So we're going to see if he can put up another performance just like he did before.
Wizardry stepping into the offensive zone face-off. Arizona winning that one, moving it on. And now here it comes. Shot on, and another big stop by Fabry. Man, Fabry putting up the saves.
Yeah, that's what this goalie's known for, is making those spectacular saves.
I think he wants another Player of the Night award. The way he's playing right now. And here comes Edmonton. Looking to try and get a shot on. Rye Dog with a shot. That one gets stopped easily by Riggy Cheese. Ooh, great interception there by Lav. Lav now moving it down the boards. Looking out front. That one gets picked off. Oh, almost found its way in off that loose puck. Great bit of defense there in the neutral zone from Arizona. Arizona now with the puck, getting it out. Slav one more time. Looking back up to the point. Seg with a shot. That one gets blocked on the way to the net. Oh! Big hit there. Here we go. Shot on, scores! Edmonton now with 2. 8:02 remaining in the first period. Edmonton up 2-0.
Yeah, that puts Sweaty at 16 goals on the season, and these guys are just putting them to the test over here. 2-0 in the first period.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. I was saying earlier on that I thought that Arizona was going to be all over these guys, but so far struggling to get it going, and Edmonton capitalizing on every chance that they're getting.
Yeah, they're the two guys that scored in this game are actually the 2 guys that are in the top of stats for Edmonton tonight. So they are definitely performing to all of their potential tonight.
100%. Arizona wins the face-off there. Back up to the point. Siggy with a shot on. That one stopped by Fabry. Not a hard shot for Fabry to stop there. These boys doing a great job on the Edmonton side. Blocking up all the lanes, not giving Arizona a lot of good opportunities so far here. There's Rydog with the puck. That one gets picked off, and here comes Flyers. Ooh, he wasn't able to get the shot off. There's Colonel. Over to Siggy. Siggy tries to get it back over to Colonel. Colonel now bringing it in. Here's Flyers fan. Ooh. And here he comes, Soldier all alone. Shot on and scores! Second of the night. It's 3-0 Edmonton here in the first period.
That is another one for Mr. Soldier, putting him at 24 on the season.
Unreal. I hate being wrong. I hate being wrong. Come on, Arizona. Soldier again, looking again, scores!
Make that 25 on the season for Soldier.
Wow. Unreal. Hat-trick in the first period. Natural hat-trick in the first period. And Edmonton up now 4-0. Watch the wizardry. Moving that up. Edmonton taking their time, getting it into the zone. That one now coming back the other way. Here comes Arizona. Looking to try and get something going here. But right now it is all Edmonton. Soldier coming again. Looking for number 4 maybe. That pass out front gets picked off. And here's Philly. Shot on. And what a save by Fabry. Oh my God.
Beautiful save by the Tendy. Like I said before, this goalie is known for his spectacular saves, and just another save by Fabry in net.
Unreal save by Fabry there. Been a great period so far. Edmonton really locking it down and getting it done. Huge hit there on Soldier. He's very slow to get up. I think he's injured. And that's exactly what Arizona wants. They want to be able to slow him down. Here comes Arizona now. Great defensive play there by, I think that was Rydog. Offside, so we'll get a neutral zone face-off. .9 seconds remaining here in the first period. Silent Soldier with the backhand pass. Here comes Sweaty. Shot on. And a big save there by Riggy. So at the end of one, 4-0 Edmonton. Looks like I'm eating my words.
Yeah, it's been one hell of a game. But like I said, just a spectacular showing from Fabry in the first period with spectacular save after spectacular save in this nice and gruesome match.
Yeah, but Silent Soldier getting the natural hat-trick in the first period. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. They got Arizona's got to find a way to shut him down in the second period, or they're going to be out of this one real quick.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And while we have a quick little second here, we're going to be looking at the tail of the tape between the two goalies in net tonight. For Arizona Coyotes, you got Riggy Cheese He's 9-4, splitting the amount of games this season with his fellow goalie with 160 saves, and he's looking at an 80.81 save percentage. On the other side, you have Fabry, who's only played in 7 games this season. He's got a win-loss record of 6-1, and he's got a save percentage of 81.13.
Man. Like I said, 2 good goalies, but right now it's Ricky Cheese not getting any help from Siggy and Colno in front of him. So, they got to find a way to stop Silent, Wizardry, and Sweaty. And here we go. Second period now underway. Philly with the puck. Pass out front. Oh, my God. Another stop by Fabry. He came out just enough to take that one off of, I believe that was Rods. Face off win there. Trying to pass that one back. Nobody there, so Arizona having to turn back and get reset. Now pass up all alone. It's Flyers. Shot on, scores. 4-1. Edmonton. Flyers finding some room there and making it work. Beating Fabry finally.
And that'll be LeVar with his 16th goal on the season.
Here we go. Around the boards, there's Flyers. Flyers now looking up. Ooh. Another stop there by Fabry. Edmonton back the other way. That's Ride Dog. Oh, and a penalty coming up. So Edmonton getting the first power play of the game. Edmonton winning the draw there. Silent Soldier gets it knocked off him. Oh, looking for Lav again. That one gets stopped. Here's Sweaty now. Sweaty back up to right, or Mancy. Mancy shot over to Soldier, and that scores. Number 4 on the night for Soldier.
And that's number 4, and believe it or not, their power play percentage is also a 4. That would definitely increase with that one.
Yes, it does. 100% so far here tonight. Here comes Arizona. Flyers with the puck. That one makes its way out. Arizona going to have to turn around and get reset. Soldier with a big hit there. Almost able to get that puck. And boy, he's looking for number 5. This guy is unreal tonight.
Yeah, he is actually leading the amount of goals on his team with the 4 that he has tonight. Is putting him at 26, which is well above, about 10 goals above the next guy behind him.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. And here we go. Shot on. That one stopped by Fabry.
Beautiful save by Fabry in that. Again, showing his prowess in there and that.
These guys are so good. So good. All the time. A lot of fun to watch. And here we go. Edmonton winning the face-off. Making their way up here. Soldier again. Soldier looking for a little bit of room. Try to get that back up to the point. That one gets knocked loose. And Edmonton managing to keep it there. But here comes Lav now. Lav making some room. Wrapping it around. That went up to the point on the right side. Ooh. Now here comes Edmonton. Sweaty with the puck. Trying to get it up to Soldier. That one turns around. Flyers. Oh, shot on and a huge save by Fabry there. Out front. That one gets picked off. Arizona now resetting it.
If Fabry keeps showing you time and time again, there is going to be no easy shots on him tonight.
Big hit back there. Edmonton getting into the zone. And Riggy Cheese going to hold on to that one for the face-off.
Yeah, they definitely need that. They need some ice tilt on this one because it's going to be ending the second here soon.
That they do. And here we go. Arizona moving it up. Oh, shot on and another save by Fabry. And we're getting picked off. Here comes Flyers. Shot on and another stop by Fabry. Man, what do they got to do to beat this guy? Shot on and another stop. Bringing it out front. Arizona still with the puck. Shot from the point. That one gets blocked. There's Sweaty. Sweaty up to Soldier. Soldier getting all alone. Ooh. Now he's getting... now they're on top of him. Not giving him much room to work with. And here we go. 4:42 left here in the period. Arizona can't get the shot off there. Some great defensive plays by Edmonton. Edmonton shot, scores. Sweaty.
Not only can Soldier score, but he can facilitate. He's facilitating the guy right above him. So that should be 17 goals on the season for Sweaty.
Oh my God. 6-1 now for Edmonton. Was not expecting this. Here's Soldier again. Nice little stop play there. Soldier, a little bit of room. Couldn't get that one over to the left hand, or the right hand side, sorry. Here comes Arizona back the other way now. There's Flyers. Putting it around the boards. Nancy doing a good job picking that up. Edmonton now back the other way. Oh. Little hit there, but can't get rid of that. Oh, oh my God, another opportunity there for Edmonton. Loose puck out in front of the net, and Arizona got away with the one there. Oh, shot on. That one stopped and picked up easily. Now it's Edmonton back out the other way. Lav looking behind the net. Back out front, shot on, hits the side of the net. And that's the end of 2.
What a solid two periods from Silent Soldier and Sweaty over there in Edmonton. I mean, they are just absolutely facilitating and feeding each other all night long just to get those goals.
Oh, it has been absolutely unreal. Just a phenomenal game. As Fabry has definitely been holding it down on the back end. The Oilers doing a great job, and they're up by 5 going into the third period.
So now that we have a little break in between the period, we're going to just address something real quick. On the 22nd of this month will be the All-Star game for the 6HL. Will you see one of these players in the All-Star game? Ooh. Only time will tell. Will you see Fabry in net with a performance like tonight? We might see him there as well. So make sure to stay tuned, play your hearts out, and maybe you too will make the All-Star game.
Exactly, and don't forget that All-Star voting will be starting soon. The managers are beginning on theirs, and soon the poll will go out for each and every one of you within the 6HL community to vote on the guys who you think deserve to make the All-Star game here in Season 13. Seti Bardowski, Busta, love you. See, getting lots of love.
Chef's kiss.
There we go. Period number 3 underway. Arizona with the puck, moving it on in. There's Lav. Oh! That one getting knocked off him before he could get the shot off, and now Edmonton going back the other way. Nice little
again
move
and again
there
with
by
these
Rydog.
Fabry saves.
Yeah. Great move there by Rydog. Rydog managing to keep it in. Here we go. Edmonton still with the puck now. And they're doing such a great job holding the puck. Soldier shot, scores! Number 5 on the night.
Ooh, he's getting a little hot in here. Soldier with what is that?
That's
5, 6?
now.
Oh my!
He's looking for the
Lord.
double hattie, I think.
He's on fire.
Number 5 now. 7-1 for Edmonton. Oh my! Another save there for Fabry. Sweaty now bringing it up for Edmonton. Almost number 6 there for Soldier. Defense managed to get a stick on that one. Here comes Soldier now. Shot, pass out front. And Wizard with one now. He's getting in on the action. And it's 8-1.
This is stat city in here.
Oh, man. Mercy rule might come into effect here. Sorry, boys. Hot damn. Here's Wizard now over to Sweaty. Sweaty coming around the net, looking out front. Arizona now back the other way. Philly with the puck. Pass. Shot on, and Fabry with another save.
Spectacular save after spectacular save. Again, this is what Fabry of Edmonton is known for. Just an ultimate stonewall back there in net.
Absolutely. These guys have been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Now they got a power play. Let's see if they can capitalize on this and get another power play goal.
Face-off win for Edmonton. Ride Dog with it. Manages to keep it in on the line. Edmonton will knock that one back in. And that's Riggy deciding to clear it out himself. Oh, boy.
Goalie to goalie pass.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of frustration there, I think, on that side. They're sweaty with it on the boards.
Yeah.
Some good board play here. Arizona managing to get it back. They'll try and clear that one out. Mancy there to pick it up. Here we go. Silent Soldier looking out front. Can't get that through to anybody. Sweaty up to Rye. Rye with the shot. That one gets blocked on the way through. Here's Philly. Shot scores! And Philly with his second of the game.
Yep, that's number 2 going to LeVar. That's going to put him at 17 goals. He's actually tied for amount of goals with his team right now.
Might be too little too late, but Lav with his second of the game. Now 8-2 for Edmonton. 10:40 remaining here in the third. Here comes Soldier. Soldier shot on, and a great stop there by Riggy. I don't think Soldier got that exactly how he wanted to. There's Lav. Lav with the puck again. Up to the point. That shot gets blocked on the way to the net. Wizardry over to Sweaty. Sweaty finding Soldier. Soldier shot on, scores. That's 6.
Oh,
6
my
goals.
Lord.
Holy Mackinac, what a goal.
Oh, man, and that puts him on 28 for the season already. Oh, my. Soldier is on fire tonight.
This guy is a man-possessed. 6 goals on the evening. Woo.
And this is just one game. This isn't split between 2 games, y'all. This is one game. He's got 6 goals.
There we go. Fabry with a save there. Having to make that one as it trickled. Almost took a weird bounce on him there. Here comes Wizard. Wizard over to Rye. That one gets stopped. And again, those sticks of Edmonton just finding ways to get in all of those lanes. Soldier almost with number 7. Oh boy. Here's Lav now. Lav moving it. Oh. That one gets blocked on the way through. And it's the defenseman.
Oh, wow.
What is going on here?
Wow. That was a defenseman to defenseman pass, and then he scored. What?
Oh,
that's
my
crazy.
God. That was
what
Nancy
a play
to Rye Dog. And it is now 10-2 for the Edmonton Oilers here in the third period. 3:55 left mercifully for the Arizona Coyotes at this point. Oh, boy. Here comes Lav now, getting knocked off the puck. Edmonton back up the other way. Oh, and Sweaty almost getting one there. Beautiful pass there from Mancy. There's Soldier. Soldier now wrapping it up top. Shot on. That one looks like it got tipped by Wizard, but a great save by Riggy. And Sweaty all alone. Looking out front, shot on, and a great stop by Riggy Cheese there. Now here comes Arizona back the other way. Pass over, shot on, and Fabry with another unbelievable save. Whew. Edmonton taking a timeout.
Edmonton.
I don't know why they're taking the timeout.
I was gonna say maybe they need time to get ready to celebrate. I don't know if they're going to the bathroom for the rest of the period, but this has been a blowout.
They took a pause there because the first pause was taken back in the first period. That one taken by Arizona. Edmonton still had theirs, so I don't know if it's a timeout they're taking just to try and get a little bit of energy here, but I don't think they need it with 49.4 left. I'm not going to say what kind of move I think that is, but we'll leave that one alone. And here we go. Offensive zone face-off for Arizona. Back to the point. And there's Wizard getting it up to Soldier. That one getting grabbed on the way. Now Sweaty. Sweaty in on side. That one gets picked off by Connell. There's Lav. Shot on and a great save by Fabry. Fabry didn't even have to move. That one shot at him.
Yeah, right in his chest just so he can take it home with him.
You can't make it easy for this guy. If you make it easy for this guy, well, he's going to stop it. Without a doubt, he's going to stop it. I don't know if they were expecting him to move or what there, but it didn't happen. They're sweaty now. Defense of Edmonton just moving up. They don't even care anymore at this point. Can't say I blame them. They're sweaty now. Soldier with the puck over the Wizard. Was getting that one over to Mancy. Mancy now with the puck looking out front. Just, oh my God, sweaty.
Wow.
Great shot there. And
what a look.
Yeah, great stop though by Ricky Cheese. Lav looking out front. And this one is over. 10-2 for Edmonton. Your boy Chalk eating his words. Absolutely eating his words.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, definitely on this one. I'll tell you what, man. This was a one-sided affair.
Shots 23-17. Time on attack was pretty even. But, you know, the passing percentage, you know, obviously favoring Edmonton there. Wow. 6 goals for Soldier in this one. The double hattie.
I think this came down to not the quantity, but the quality of shots. That we saw quality shots from both sides. However, from Edmonton, we've seen some decisive of not just plays, but stick movement, forcing the goalie to either cheat to one side or the other. And that's what was the big game difference in game one for these guys.
100%. So that's the end of our first game, everybody. And what a game it was, to say the least. That was absolutely unreal. I do not remember the last time I saw a game like that just kind of got out of hand so quickly. Again, like I said, Soldier, 6 goals.
Yeah, like absolutely phenomenal from them. And you know what? And I predicted this series to go 1-1, and I might be biting my own words because after seeing that one, man, I know the morale on the other side of the ice on Arizona is definitely going to be low. But if Arizona, you are watching, I just want you to know we still believe in you. Come back and win that game too.
Yeah, you got to bounce back. Don't take it too hard. Just kind of make the adjustments, bounce back, and you guys can win game 2. But that was, oh my God, that was just a shellacking. Fabry looking fantastic in net. Reggie looked good too, right? Like if we're being completely honest here, and like I don't mean to call guys out, but Reggie looked good. He was hung out a few times though by by the defense, right? They just could not, everything that they were trying, they just could not contain Soldier. They couldn't contain Sweaty, and they got beat again and again and again.
See, and that's the thing with these fast builds. So I'm a right D man myself. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with those wingers, and when you have really fast wingers that are in the upper 90s, a lot of the times you have to have one that stays back and one of them that just is like, that's the guy that's going to cover the breakaway. And you know, and tonight we just saw I think after a couple goals, it didn't matter the game plan anymore. Morale was too low, and it was free for all at that point. They were still in it for a little bit, but once the score started to get away, you could see it in the gameplay that there just wasn't a care in the world on either team.
They were, yes, they were. Just want to send a quick message to Harry here. Harry, I got my Discord open, buddy. You can send me a message there at any point instead of telling me to check out my text messages. All right, guys, so that was the end of game 1. What I can tell you is I'm in studio mode, so I was watching to see what happened over at the end of the first game between Tampa Bay and Colorado. You want to take a guess at what happened over there?
Tampa Bay and
Colorado. Who? Tampa Bay and Colorado.
Let's see. What did I cover them? I had them going 1-1, so I'm going to think Tampa Bay to game 1.
Yes, they did. 7-6. So it was a goal fest over there. So I think
I figured as much.
I think we're in for a good one here in game 2. Quickly before we go to that game, though, guys, I want to hit you with the socials one time. Nope. Somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah. Oh my God. Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel. Guys, looking at it now, Colorado getting ready here. Game 2 of the night, Colorado and Tampa Bay. We know now that Tampa Bay won the first one, 7-6. So let's hear it from you guys in the chat. What do you think's going to happen here in Game 2, Colorado and Tampa Bay? Let's get your predictions now. Let's get them rolling in. I want to know what you think. What did I say? I think I said 1-1 too between these two guys.
Yeah, I had Colorado and Tampa Bay going 1-1. So if that's the case, we're probably going to see Colorado take the next one. Since I did go 1-1. However, real quick, just to kind of plug the league a little bit. If you guys are new to the channel, never been here before, make sure to check out the Twitch channel. Make sure to follow for any games that we cover. We cover at least probably about three nights a week of these games in that Twitch page as well. Sorry, I keep fumbling on my words, but as well, there is a link in there to join the Discord. Joining the Discord is joining the league. If you think you got what it takes to score the amount of goals that these guys do, go ahead and join the Discord, sign up, get in here, and let's have some fun.
100%, man. Just taking a look here. Looks like they're going to be getting ready here, just waiting for one guy to join back in. So let's actually get to the lineups in this one. So what we know right now for Colorado on the left wing, it's going to be XG Green. At center will be Neon Jesus. Right wing, our boy Webby. Love some Webby, man. That guy's an absolute gem. Love that guy. Love watching him play. On the left D, it's Drowns. Right D is Gunneman, and at goal will be Chill World. On the Tampa Bay side, we got Ace 22 QC. When you see those QCs in the name, you know it's going to get sweaty. At center, it's taken. Right wing will be Marco. Left D is Farzi. Right D, Moosey, and the goaltender, Loxies. That's a lineup for Tampa. Looking at these two goalies, again, like we talked about earlier, think about it being a goaltending matchup, but then you realize what the score was in that last one, and oh boy, this one certainly has potential to be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, it truly does. Again, looking at these goalies, and we're going to dive into exactly what the goalie stats look like at the end of the first period. But these goalies, I mean, sometimes it's not the quality of the goalie, it's the quality of the shot from the forwards.
100%.
You can have an all-star elite goalie, even a diamond goalie, get walked when you have forwards that know how to move the puck and know how to, shift the puck between hand and hand. So just because a goalie has a bad night doesn't make a bad goalie. Seeing the 7-6 score, I see it as a 2-1, because there was just a lot of scoring. These guys know how to score, and for these goalies to hold on as much as they did, it props to them for holding it to those scores.
Exactly. And, again, when we were going over the games earlier this week, right? Like, I was one of the ones that said that, Tampa was on a little bit of a slide. All that they needed was to get that one. Like I've been expecting with Montreal, like I've been expecting with a couple of other teams. But all they needed to do was get that 1-2 games to get that confidence and get right back on track. And clearly that's what happened because, Tampa has been kind of steamrolling through the rest of this week. And to win like that against this Colorado team that is just so powerful, one of the top teams in the league, you're definitely doing something right when you can hold your own with these guys.
Yeah, Tampa Bay is actually sitting at number 3 in their conference, sitting at a 15-10. Now, again, this is without standings from tonight, so those will be updated tomorrow, obviously. And then in Group 2, you have I just lost my train of thought. Colorado Avalanche sitting at 16-5. Again, without an update from last night or tonight. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what. These teams overall, every single team here, has a very good contention rate of making playoffs. There's a couple teams that are going to have to try a little bit more than others, but a lot of the race is very close, very close. So it'll be interesting to see as we reach our halfway point what's going to unfold here in the league.
Yep, 100%. Looking forward to this one. Been definitely looking forward to this one. This one should be a barn burner. Really excited here. Tampa Bay, Colorado Avalanche. Game 2 of the evening. This one will be a whole lot of fun, and I am excited to get underway. Here we go. Was waiting for you guys to put in some predictions, but you didn't. Come on, guys. Who do you think is going to take it? Want to see it. Opening face-off here, won by Colorado. Ooh, good little hit there. There's Moosey with the puck. Let me go to the full screen here. There's pass. Again, some great sticks there. There's Marco. Shot on that one, stopped. Chill getting tested early in this one. Here's pass now, shot on, and another great stop by Chill. And a penalty coming here, I think to Colorado, yes. So Tampa getting the early opportunity on the power play.
Yeah, and on the power play, Tampa Bay actually has one of the higher power play percentages in the league, sitting at 28.13 on the season.
Yes. Here we go. Face-off win for Tampa. Shot on that one goes just wide. Pass out front, scores! It's a pass. Getting it done here.
Did I say 28? Did I say 28? It's going higher now.
Tampa Bay getting the early lead on the power play. I believe that's Ace with that one. And it's 1-0 Tampa here. Colorado winning that face-off. Oh, now Tampa coming back the other way. Shot, scores! Oh, boy. It's taken, picking that one up. And it's now 2-0 for Tampa. Tampa jumping out to the quick lead. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's going to put Taken prior to that game, because we got some previous stats, but he's going to be about 11 goals on the season.
Unbelievable so far. Tampa all over Colorado here. Oh, there's Green. Can't get the shot off. Great job by the Tampa defense there. Now we'll get an icing call, and we'll head back for face-off in the Tampa zone. First time chat from Lidstrom. Tampa, easy. You might be right, Lidstrom. You might be right. Here's Tampa with the puck now. Ooh, that one getting knocked off Moosey's stick. Moosey able to find Marco. Colorado now back the other way. There's Green. And again, the defense here so far in this one by Tampa. Not giving Colorado any chances. What a move there by Moosey. Get pass out front. And a big save there that Chill needed to make to keep this one to within 2. 12:47 left in the first period. There we go. Tie up there. Tampa now with it. Taken with the puck. Ooh, shot on. Chill having to make another save there. And so far it has been Tampa. Won that first one, and so far they have been all over it here. And here we go. Oh, what a hit there. Moosey with the puck now. Looking for a little bit of room, finds it. There's Marco. Marco with a shot on. Great save there by Chill. Colorado taking a little bit of time there. There's Webby. Shot on. Oh, and a great tip there by Jesus. Goes just wide. Here's Moosey, the big moose. Farzy. Pass down low. Yeah. Tampa doing a great job cycling the puck here. Oh, here's Webby. Webby shot on. Tried to take it from the bad angle. See if he can put it off the back of Loxey's. But that one didn't work. We've seen him score a few that way. Oh.
Got absolutely twirled on that one.
Yeah. Did a little pirouette.
What do they call it? The dipsy doodle?
Oh, yeah. Spin him around like a record, baby. And here we go. Colorado winning the face-off. That pass just out of the zone. Colorado seeming to be a little lost right now. There's Marco. Ace back to Marco. Colorado able to get that one out of the zone. It's off a Colorado player and out of play, so we'll get ourselves a neutral zone face-off here. No. They're bringing it into the Colorado zone. All right, let's go. Face-off win there by Colorado. Marco able to get that loose puck and keep it in. Tries to get it back to the point. Green was able to get stick on that. It's all the way back to Tampa zone. There's Moose now. Moose to Marco. Marco looking out front trying to get that, but no. And there's a good pick by Farzy. Green now with the puck. Pass out front. Webby scores. Oh, they're going to call that one back. I think goaltender interference on that one. So an offensive zone face-off now for Colorado here. 3:30 left in the first period. Shot on. Another tip there. Going just wide. Lucy now around the boards. Oh, what a hit. On the backside there. It's taken with the puck. Looking at Marco. Marco now with it. Shot on. And a big stop there for Chill. Still 2-0 here for Tampa Bay. 2:03 remaining in the first period. Good game so far. Oh my. Tampa buzzing again with a lot of pressure here, managing to keep it in that Colorado zone. There's pass over. That shot is stopped by Chill. There's Marco now. Marco trying to get it out front. Marco still with the puck now. There's Farzy. Farzy back down. There's Itz. And here comes Webby. And that's the end of the period. Oh boy, eh?
Yeah, definitely a great period from these guys. Definitely some good goaltending that we see here. And again, like we always do at the end of the first period, we're going to take a look at these two goalies in net. Starting with Tampa Bay Lightning, you have Loxies. Again, this is from last night's. This is not including previous games. But he is sitting at a win-loss record of 2-4. He's played 6 games, and then he was sitting at an 83.33 save percentage for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Moving over to the Colorado Avalanche, you got Chill World in net. He's played 4 games, win-loss 3-1, with only 39 saves, but sitting at an 81.25 save percentage.
Yeah, definitely looking good. These boys are, to say the least. Tampa Bay certainly just. Tampa Bay has been all over them. You could see Colorado trying to play that trap early. Tampa was able to beat it early. And Colorado has just seemed kind of out of place, a little disheveled, to say the least here. Indian Swag in the chat. Yeah, Tampa looking very, very nice right now. Here we go, start of the second period. Colorado with the puck. Pass in, finding its way over to Moosey. Now here's Moosey coming all the way down. Puts it around the boards. Tampa able to keep that one, and there's Ace. Colorado able to get the puck back. Webby trying to get that out. No. There's Marco. Shot scores! And it's 3-0 Tampa now. Unreal. Colorado just can't get out of their own zone. Tampa is all over them. Every pass, every cut. You know, the bumps off the puck, everything rolling right now Tampa's way.
Yeah, the defense on Colorado definitely needs to tighten up a little bit all around, not just with the defensemen, but with the forwards. They definitely need to keep these guys off the puck.
Exactly. Here's Itz. It's with a shot on that one off the post. Almost another goal there. Chill getting just enough of it. It hitting the post. And Tampa now getting an offensive zone face-off.
Yeah, nothing new here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. This whole game has been controlled by the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh, there's a tie-up. Farzy able to keep that one in. Ace tries to get a shot on, but that one knocked off him. Now Ace with the puck again. And here we go. Colorado taking their time, trying to reset it. And they still cannot get it out of the zone. There's Farzy now. It's sorry. Ooh, Ace trying to get that pass. And another cut. Here we go. Here's Green. Ooh, and Webby offside there.
Yeah, they definitely can't afford little mistakes like that. They definitely need to slow it down. And if they want to get back into this one, they need to slow it down and get some good passes going.
Yeah, Webby, if you're watching, just slow it down there, buddy. Let's not get frustrated here. Only down by 3. Let's still get back into this one. There's Taken. Out to Polo and for Marco in front. Chill World will cover that one up. 13:43 remaining here in the second period. Tampa Bay up 3-0. If you're just joining us, it was a barn burner in the Edmonton, Arizona game earlier on tonight, where Edmonton won 10-2 over the Arizona Coyotes. And currently Tampa up 3-0 in this one. Shot on by Marco. That one stopped by Chill. Colorado definitely needed that stop. Hopefully we'll see things starting to turn the other way for Colorado here. So far, It's been a one-sided game, to say the least.
Yeah, they definitely need some momentum shifting going on.
Oh, yes, they do. Again, unable to get it out of their own zone. Marco with a little backhand loafer on net. Easy stop for Chill. But another offensive zone face-off for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, time and time again, we're seeing Tampa Bay just shove the puck where it's not supposed to be. So, and that's in Colorado's net.
Here we go. Ooh. Almost a loss there. There's Green. Getting it up to Neon. And here we go. Here's Marco now. Back to it's Moosey. Able to keep that one in. Here we go. 3-on-2. Shot and scores! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Colorado taking that timeout now.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you might be wondering why this game is going this way. Do you know who's playing tonight?
Who's playing tonight?
Another Moose.
Another Moose.
There's
yeah.
another
You're
Moose.
Right. There's another Moose out on the ice. Ace getting that one. I believe that's his second of the game. An unbelievable play here. Tampa just not giving Colorado any room at all. They can't get it out of their own zone. When they do get it out of their own zone, Colorado seems to be offside. I don't know what's going on, but Tampa is just, they've been awfully destructive here, and you can hear it in the crowd in Colorado. They are quiet. You could hear a moose fart in there.
We probably already did. Believe it or not, Moosey is actually a goalie as well.
Yes, he is. There's Moosey again. Tampa able to keep it in the zone. Moosey will send that one back. Oh my God! Shot on, off the post, wide open net. Webby with the shot off the post and out of play, and it is still 4-0 here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay winning the face-off. There's Moose. Farzy with it now, sending it in. There's Ace. Ace out front to Marco. Shot on, and Chill with the big glove save. Man, this one's got me speechless, man. Did not expect this. I expected a back and forth game. Roosh is right. Moose on the loose. He has been just unreal. There's Farzy now with a cut. Ace looking out front to Marco. Shot, scores! 5-0 for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, another one for Tampa Bay. And if everyone's watching the same game that we are, it's not a surprise. Colorado's having a hard time of just controlling those forwards and controlling them. And it really is a difficult game for Colorado.
100%. This has been absolutely unreal. This is a clinic, an absolute clinic being put on by the Tampa Bay Lightning here in this game. Colorado now trying to get it out. Green getting knocked off the puck. Managed to get it in. Ooh! And that one taking a weird bounce off the boards, almost trickling in there. They almost got a gift goal.
Oh, is that what we're calling EA goals now? Gift goals? Okay.
We'll call it a gift. Roxy there. Sitting on top of that one now. Moosey with the puck off the draw. Here comes Marco again, looking dangerous. Ooh, and a good move there by Webby to strip Ace. But again, Tampa able to keep it in the zone. Here's Webby now, up to Green. Green with a little bit of room, tries to put it on. That one got blocked on the way, so that was an easy stop for Loxies. There's Moosey now. Moosey up to Taken. Taken getting knocked off the puck there. Here comes Colorado now. Oh. And turning it right back around. Here comes Tampa Bay. There's Marco looking for Ace. Ace still with the puck after taking that bump. There's Moosey with a shot. That one gets blocked on the way to the net. Ace now with the puck down in the corner. Wraps it around the boards. Moosey with it back down low. Out to Marco. Marco up to Farzy. Farzy's shot. That one gets blocked. Here comes Green for Colorado back the other way. Looking for Webby. Shot out front. And somebody got a stick on that. Loxie making the easy save there. Webby now with it, looking for the wraparound. Oh, and what a save there by Loxie. And Moosey taking the penalty there, so we have ourselves a Colorado power play here. Offensive zone face-off for Colorado. Tampa Bay will win the face-off, though. Down low, Webby with the puck. Going back to Green. Green looking out front. Shot on, and another big stop. Oh, boy. Loxie just can't seem to be beat.
Yeah, they're having a tough time on Colorado. And if I'm Colorado and I'm going to the locker room right now, I'm telling my boys, hey, we need to control these forwards in our zone. There is too much action. They're getting that puck around and cycling way too much. We need to slow it down.
Yeah, in their own zone. Tampa is all over them. Like, they cannot breathe. They have struggled getting it out of their own zone so many times tonight. Did get an update from one of the other games around the league, one of the ones that we were talking about earlier on. And, man, it seems like you might be doing a little bit better at this one than me, because in Game 1 between the Flyers and the Rangers tonight, the Flyers beat the Rangers 6-2 in Game 1.
The Flyers and the Rangers. Oh, well, actually, you're doing better than me, because I had the Rangers going 2-0
right.
on this one.
I said 1-1. I said 1-1 on the split with Philly. So here we go. Farzy with the puck. Dumping it in. Colorado still on the power play here. Third period action. Oh, and that pass getting cut off there. There's Polo now. An ace. Trying to get a shot on. Farzy now back with it. Will dump it into the Colorado zone. Colorado going to have to reset. 38 seconds remaining on the power play here. Oh, man. And again, can't even get in to this Tampa Bay zone. Here comes Ace. Ace with a bunch of room. Oh, got that pass over to Taken, but he couldn't get all of it. Not the way that he wanted it. Chill making the easy save there. Teams back to even strength. 18:01 left here in the third period. 5-0 for Tampa right now. Here's Ace with the puck. Ace getting it down low to Taken. Taken looking out front to Marco. That one bounces right back to him. Taken still with the puck. There's Moosey. Moosey making himself all kinds of room. Gets it back down low to Taken. And Taken just getting it back again. Colorado can't do anything here. There's Neon Jesus getting it to Webby. Webby up to Green. Oh, and a great defensive play by Moosey to knock that off him. And not even a shot for that effort. Moosey with the puck. Down low. Tries to get it up to the point. Nobody there. Farzy coming over to the other side, and a great job to knock it back down low. Oh. Getting a little bit of audio cut there from you, buddy. Not sure what was happening there. Getting a little static there. Something was happening.
Oh, probably my beard hitting the mic.
Oh, maybe.
I got the Blue Yeti. It picks up everything.
Yeah. Here we go. There's Taken. Marco with it now out front. And Chill able to get on top of that one before it turned into...
Oh, wow. And there goes the net.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration and animosity building here. Man, these guys are good. Oof. Face-off win for Colorado. Here comes Webby now. Webby with a bit of room, looking over to Green, shot, scores! And Colorado finally on the board here in the third period. It's 5-1 for Tampa. Green with a great goal from pass from Webby.
Yeah, they definitely needed that one. That ice tilt was just too heavy on them, and now they finally have a chance at pulling this thing and turning it around.
Exactly. 12:42 left. More than enough time for them to get back into this game. Drowns. Oh, that one getting picked off. Ace getting absolutely rocked there. Here comes Green now. Green up to Webby. Webby thought Green was behind him, so that pass goes a little awry. Now we got Tampa coming back the other way. There's Ace.
Why you have to be mad?
Marco with the puck now, and we have a power play coming. Colorado taking a penalty there. Yeah, was a charge on Webby. So the Avalanche are going to lose Webby for a couple minutes here.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Lightning on the power play percentage, they're looking at a 28.13 on the season.
Trying to clear it out. No. Ace right there to pick it off. Ace up to Farzy. Farzy with a shot on. Ace now with it. Shot. Oh my God. What a save there by Chill. And here we go. Farzy with it again. That one gets cut. Oh boy. It's taken now with the puck. Looking out front. Oh, and they couldn't get anything going there. It was almost 6-1 if they could have gotten that shot off. Here's Marco. Ace now shot on, and a big stop there by Chill.
Yeah, they're gonna need all these saves tonight. They really are. I mean, being 4 goals behind, they definitely need to turn this around. They need to start attacking more than they are defending.
And the only reason why this game isn't any worse than it is right now is because of Chill.
Like by far. If Chill was performing really badly, this would be a blowout. But there's still fight. There's still fight left in the dog.
There is still a little bit of fight there left for him. And again, Colorado not able to get it out of their own zone. Here's Green now over to Webby. Webby with a shot on, and that one stopped by Loxies. Used to seeing Webby just absolutely tear it up, and Tampa Bay has found the antidote for him. They've just been managing to shut him down and keep him outside all game long. There's Webby with another chance. Oh, and a big stop there by Loxies. Here's Moosey now. Moosey over the middle to Taken. He gets stripped. Here's Webby now. Webby with a shot on. Easy stop there for Loxies. Moose with the puck up to Taken. Taken up to Green. Green, little bit of room, tries to get the shot on, but a great move there by Drowns to knock that off him. Green getting it into the Tampa Bay zone. There's Taken. Ooh, good little hit there. Marco, little pinball out there right now. Oh, Taken with a shot on, scores. It's 6-1 Tampa. 3:13 left here in the third period. And Taken has just put this one away.
Yeah, they are just running away with this one. I mean, hey, we thought these games would be kind of close tonight, and
yeah, both games that we have seen, it has been. I don't know if I would call this one a blowout, but it's getting close to that point. Edmonton was definitely a blowout.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Again, we're seeing the struggles. Getting, again, a little bit of interference from your mic there, buddy. It sounds like a connection issue. Not your beard.
I don't know. It could be.
All right, and here we go. Colorado with the puck now. There's Moosey. Pass. Oh, and taken with another shot. And that one gets just stopped. Moosey with the puck now. There we go. The sound seems to have stopped for now. Here's Ace. Ace with a shot on and taken, picking up the Moosey picking up the rebound. Sorry, I thought that was taken down there. Moosey all the way down beside the net, picking up the rebound. It is now 7-1 for Tampa, and I think we can officially call this one a blowout.
Yeah, it's getting closer. It's getting closer, so.
Face-off won by Colorado. There's Webby. Oh my God, what a hit there. Here comes Green. Green with all the room in the world. Shot on, scores!
As he takes a little nap inside the net. They definitely needed that. I mean, but I think it's a little bit too late.
Yeah, too little, too late, unfortunately, here with 31 seconds remaining. But 7-2 now for Tampa Bay. 31.5 seconds left in this one. Farzy to Ace. Ace out front to Marco, and that one is stopped by Chill. Marco with it again, taken with a shot on, scores! 8-2.
This sounds a little bit too familiar.
Oh my God, it just does not stop.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit too familiar to the last game that we just had.
Yeah, well, we didn't have somebody with 6 goals in this one.
Yeah, true. It's been pretty evenly distributed between all the guys on Tampa Bay.
Has. And here we go, taken with the puck to Farzy. Farzy getting it up to Moosey. Moosey working a little offense tonight. Manages to keep the puck even after the bump. There's Ace. Ace getting it out front. Oh, and Green got absolutely rocked there. Without a doubt, that is a charge.
Yeah, but that's the game right there. There's only 0.3 left. They pulled their goalie, but again, too little, too late.
0.3 remaining. Oh, and we're going to get a fight here. The animosity.
Yeah, tensions were brewing. We might see a couple fights right now.
And here we go. That's Webby. And Webby has Marco.
They're both gassed, too.
They are, and Webby with that big hook. And say goodnight, Marco.
They may have lost the game, but they did not lose the war.
Yeah, Webby definitely wanted to make a statement, and I'm going to be excited to see the next time these guys go head-to-head. I think Colorado is definitely going to be remembering this one.
Yes, they are, definitely indeed. With this unfortunate, I hate to call it blowout, they're going to be wanting to return and show the favor back.
And there it is. There it is. An unreal game there. And he just went straight offline, and I cannot say that I blame him there at all.
No, not at all.
8-2 final for Tampa in game 2 of the night. So game 1, we had a 10-2 game for Edmonton over Arizona. Game 2, right? Very similar.
Very similar.
8-2 for Tampa Bay over Colorado. Game 1, at least you could say Arizona had chances, right? Arizona had chances, but at the end, Fabry made a bunch of saves, really was able to shut it all down, and keep things, keep things held down for Edmonton in that one. In this one, time and again, I brought it up. No matter what Colorado was doing, they could not get it out of their own zone for minutes at a time.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The biggest thing in the game, and this is why they lost. They were too much concerned with pressure. They were getting pressured in their own zone all the time. They couldn't get it out. And when they would try to forecheck, Tampa Bay was right on them time 100%. And time again. And it just didn't give Colorado the chance to set anything up. Which again impacted the game, and that's why we saw the score that we did, 8-2, is solely because of just not being able to make any chances.
Yeah, 100%. It was Webby and Green have an ability to do things that you don't see a lot of guys do. Webby generally is that big scorer. The difference tonight was that Farzy, Farzy on that left-hand side was able to shut Webby down all night. And Ace did a good job staying in there with him again on that right-hand side. They absolutely kept him out of the game. And when you can do that to a team that methodically, right? Because that's what it was. It was almost methodical, like the way that they were hitting. It wasn't even a trap. It was a booby trap. Because the second that he tried to come over the line, it was a different guy hitting him every time.
Right.
Every time. Yeah. Again, like I said, an absolute clinic there. An absolute clinic put on by Tampa Bay in that against Colorado.
Yeah, so again, when you start playing the top teams in like your conference or your division or whatever the case may have you start to know who's going to be the goal scorers, who's going to be those facilitators that are going to be making those goals.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, Colorado did not scout hard enough on Tampa Bay because we saw the outcome. Game 1, it was a lot closer than this. And Game 2, they lost all focus. So we ended up with an 8-2 score.
Buddy, so I got a little bit of news for you here. So I think I may have made up some points on you tonight. So
yeah, all right, whatever.
So if you remember, right, we were talking about the Rangers in Philadelphia, and you said Rangers for 2. I said 1-1, I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Philadelphia won the first one. Rangers bounced back and won the second one 4-3. And what did I say about Montreal and Buffalo tonight?
I think you said they were going to split it.
No, I said I think that Montreal has the opportunity to take it. And they did. Montreal going 2-0 against Buffalo tonight, winning the first one 5-2 and the second one 3-2. I told
Buffalo.
You, Montreal.
What happened? What are you like? Bro, oh my dude, that is nuts. Buffalo, you had that in the bag. How are you gonna make me look bad like that?
Friday night hockey.
I put you on the pedestal. I put you on that pedestal, and you let me down. Let me down, Buffalo.
It's Friday night hockey. You never know what's gonna happen on a Friday night here in the EASHL, and what an unbelievable night it was here on the cast again. Watching Edmonton absolutely steamroll Arizona, and Tampa Bay put the gears to Colorado. Definitely looking around the league, some of the scores like this. What a night. What a night. But again, here we are. It's the end. We were supposed to have a couple people join us. Unfortunately, doesn't look like they're going to make it. But,
fair enough.
We appreciate them trying, but we'll definitely be getting some guys in here to have a little chat with us on Monday. Definitely got some plans. We will be live again on Monday night. Don't know what games it's going to be yet. We haven't quite decided. We're going to take a look at the schedule after we get all the final scores for this week and bring it up there. Again, as was brought up earlier, do not forget that on March the 22nd, it is the All-Star game. You're looking forward to the All-Star game, aren't you?
Oh, you know what? This is going to be my first All-Star game with you guys. I'm actually very excited. Vote for me. I've never even touched the ice, but vote for me. Hey, nominate me. Put me on the ice. Maybe I can see some ice time in the All-Star game. Maybe
Busta for the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, put me in there. I'll play any position.
Let's go.
But yeah, I am looking forward to covering that. I am looking forward to hopefully participating in some type of activity like a Pro Bowl game or something like that. However, before we do take off, I did want to touch on a couple things. Number one, so we here at Media are always looking for something new to present to you guys and all that. So what I challenge you to do, and you can send it to me, and if TJ wants to be a part of this, you can say you want to. If you guys have content ideas as a community and you guys want to see something in particular, my DMs are open. Send them to me so that I can have an idea of what to kind of like make for you guys or what to bring to the table, because without you guys, we can't make our content, so make sure to, you can send me any ideas you want, try to be respectful of times, but my DMs are open. for ideas.
Yes, and guys, also keep in mind that we want to see your clips. So, in those games, you score that amazing goal. You make that amazing save. You make that big hit. You have that 1, 2, 3, that quick one-touch pass for the 1T. Whatever it is, put those clips together. Make sure that you put them in the clips or send them directly to us. We want to start putting together videos of some of the best clips from around the 6HL and make sure that you guys, every single one of you, are all involved in what we're doing here in the media department, because you guys are what make this league. This community is what makes this league. The great plays, the great players, great bunch of guys. So that's it for tonight. And this has been I would say it's been an absolute blast, but it's been an absolute blowout in back-to-back games. Not what I was expecting at all, but it was certainly fun to watch for the goals.
No, yeah, this is not what I expected at all. I thought, like I said, I didn't know if they were going to be more tightly contested, more than maybe a couple goals off. But to see the games that we did tonight, I mean, in the second game, at some points, I was just like, oh, okay, do I even have to watch this? No. No. So, no, in the second game, it was a little bit more kind of like drawn out. But, again, it was the same play over and over again. But, congrats to the two winners in this team. And, again, the two losers of the games. Hey, like I said, the season's still kind of young. We're almost at the halfway point. There's still time to turn it around.
Exactly. It's never too late. It's never too late. Both teams still have good records, so they're definitely not out of it yet. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, TJ Chalkboard, coming to you live from the Legion of Doom headquarters here in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada, and my co-host, Busted Dimez, who's always a blast. Again, guys, we want to hear from you. Want to thank you for watching. We love you all, and we'll see you next time. Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.